Hello and welcome. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. We need to go down to the middle now. The cap. Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. We need to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option. Kohli opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. The right-hander will be at the opposite end, first up as well.
There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Overstepped. An easy way to get the scoring started.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes.
Started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yes.
End of the over. The Stars are 3 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Going with pace now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Great shot, at least 1 on offer. Edged. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Shot, should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. And the scamper through for a single. Good running. They'll get at least 1 here. That's the over. The Stars are 9 for none.
Well, bowlers have them pinned down at the moment. Batters need likely to try and rotate the strike a bit.
Going with spin now.
The new bowler into the attack. For the Sixers.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. How will he reply?
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Played through mid-wicket, they'll get the run. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Nice shot, runs possible. Over the Stars, a 23 for none.
They've accelerated the run rate that over, looking to really take advantage of the strong start.
The new bowler is coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack. For the Sixers.
There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh boy, it just didn't stick. Cut away to cover point, they'll get the single. It mightn't get to the boundary, they should get at least a couple. Nicely played. Big over, a lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches. The captain now has three more fielders to work with outside the circle. This bowler knows how to give the ball a mighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Well, that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Right out of the middle.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Massive outside edge. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot. It's straight to gully.
End of the 5th over. The Stars are now in full Finland. The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers. The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
Great shot. At least one on offer. They'll get at least one here.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Great shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. How will the bowler respond?
Shot. Should be runs here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Earlier with the ball, a huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Hazaranga coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes. There'll be runs here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Was quick onto that in the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
The Stars are now on 1.
That's a solid shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Great work in the deep.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. He's got their tail up.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Doesn't beat the infield. Worked away. That's a nice single. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
May result in ejection from the venue. The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Shot. Should be runs here.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? No. Terrible shot. Big edge. Where's that going?
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. They'll get at least one here. That's a solid shot. Couldn't get it through the field.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Cover drive. Through cover point, 1 run.
End of the 10th over. The Stars are now on to Kohli.
Hasaranga back into bowl. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Great catch.
Patel out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Big edge. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot, through the gap. Nice shot. Runs possible. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the 11th over. The Stars are now
Green coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
into the attack for the Sixers. The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Great shot. At least one on offer.
End of the 12th over. The Stars are now in front of the
Onto that early. That could be 4. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. And they scamper through for a single. Good running. Shot. Should be runs here. There'll be runs here. Edged. Small outside edge and taken. The Sixers get the wicket.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
Middled that one. Great timing.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
end of the 13th over. The Stars are now 1 wicket.
Green, the pace bowler coming into the attack.
The Sixers. The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. How will he reply?
And dropped. Big edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Power and precision in that shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
Southie back into the attack.
For the Sixers.
Great shot through the gap. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Clarkson, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Right out of the middle.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the 15th over.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
Two straight and punch through the leg side. That's a boundary save for sure.
Just too much height on that one.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. There could be a couple if they hustle. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there. Yeah.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
They'll get at least one here. The Sixers with a massive shout. Southey to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing. Batters. Stark coming back into the attack has done well so far.
The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
Brilliant shot there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
End of the 17th over. The Stars.
Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Shot, should be runs here.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Absolutely middle that. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot. And secondly, do you use someone else? 2 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
The new bowler into the attack for the Sixers.
Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
And straight to deep mid wicket. Easy catch in the end. Didn't have to really move at all.
Stoinis, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Good shot, a beauty. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. On target there with that throw despite the distance.
End of the 19th over.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Start to wrap up the innings. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Middled that one, great timing.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Nice shot, runs possible. Great shot, at least 1 on offer. Right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
And that's the end of the innings. The Stars have set a target of 156 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. Bumrah coming in.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Edged it.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Can he come back with a dot ball?
They'll get at least one here. Driven through cover, just the one.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Edged, unplayable.
End of the
That's the over. The Sixers are 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
The new bowler into the attack for the Stars.
Shot, should be runs here. Nicely played.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
On the drive. The bowling's too good though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
Finds the edge. And that's dropped. Oh, no. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive outside edge. Edged.
End of the second over.
Sent back in the end. The run was on, but apparently they're content to keep the strike.
The new bowler into the attack for the Stars.
There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Finds the fielder with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the third over. The Sixers are now 1 for 0. The new ball. Bowler into the attack for the Stars. The new bowler into the attack for the Stars.
Draped along on, and it's a pretty regulation catch in the end.
Green in the middle. They want to get the feet moving from the get-go. He's got their tail up.
They'll get at least one here. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's the end of the over. A wicket from it and a very economical one as well. The captain can push the field a little bit deeper now. Now, 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Stars.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Scamper through for a single, good running. There'll be runs here. Shot, should be runs here. Nice shot, runs possible.
Good return back from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Huge edge. Half a chance, missed. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Hit that hard and fast.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 6th over. The Sixers are now on to Melbourne.
Middled that one, great time. Great commitment. Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now
Boomerang coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely.
the new bowler into the attack for the Stars.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. swept and long as well. That's a terrific shot. 6 more.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Nicked it.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Shot. Should be runs here. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Oh, whack! Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when the leap runs like that.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Massive outside edge.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
There'll be runs here. Driven through cover, just the 1. Nice shot, runs possible. Shot, at least 2 on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle. And dropped.
End of the 9th over. The Sixers now 67. For 1. The new bowler into the attack for the Stars.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
Good return there, back from the deep.
They'll get at least 1 here. Couldn't get it through the field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Just opened the face of the bat really well through the infield. That'll be 4 balls.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single.
Bad decision-making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Kohli coming back into the attack.
Stars. Stars.
Nicely played.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Hit that hard and fast. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Shot should be. He runs here.
End of the 11th over. Batting team are now at 4. The new bowler into the attack for the Stars.
There'll be runs here.
One error, followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Oh, swept and long as well. That's a terrific shot. 6 more.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6. How will the bowler respond?
Great timing right off the knee to the bat. They'll get at least 1 here.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Absolutely middled that. Great shot. At least one on offer. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
There'll be runs here. Finds a fielder with that shot. End of the over. 8 off it. The Sixers, 112 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Green, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Super shot, that. Nice shot. Runs possible. Right out of the middle of the bat.
And with those runs, that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Shot. Should be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Over. The Sixers are 123 for 1.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
They'll get at least one here. Just quick on. To that in the infield.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Goya with a standard catch out in the deep. Didn't really have to move at all.
Left-hander out in the middle, almost ready to face their first ball.
Miller taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Drilled that one away.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Assertive punch down the ground. Fielders are in pursuit. There should be at least a few runs here.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Now, for two.
This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be trying to really push the scoring rate.
The new bowler into the attack for the Stars.
Bumrah to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Driven through cover, just the one. solid shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Worked away, and it's a nice single. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Gone! Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Kohli coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-strikers end for now.
The new bowler into the attack. For the Stars.
He's got their tail up.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Shy, should be runs here. Pollard ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. Just 2 to win.
Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.